Hey, and welcome to Alt1. We are now going to be trading live at IQSense. If for some reason you see this as a recording, probably you are not subscribed to my channel or you have not turned the bell notification on. So if that's the case, make sure you fix this. Also, make sure you join the broker that I'm using. You find a broker up there and you find a link below the video also for this broker, okay? And make sure that you make a deposit if you want to use real money, but then use the promo code that you also find below. I will now start to prepare everything for this live session. By the way, I need to say one more thing. You should probably start with the demo account first, so make sure that you manage to follow before you put in some real money. Now I will start to prepare everything. We are starting very soon. So now let's see here now. We are also live at Discord. I'm fixing that currently. So now we are going to start. Let me just see if I can get things going. I think we are up and running now. For the ones joining into Discord, like always, if you have a possibility, I will prefer if you stay here, of course, but open also the one in YouTube and use the chat there if you want to write something, because I don't only manage to follow the chat in YouTube, so that would be nice. Okay, just bear with me. I'm all still fixing up things. Let's log in. Okay. Do you all hear me well, by the way? So we can start with this live session. Of course, you can write in Discord also, only I don't manage to check the chat all the time. I will check it maybe like every 10 minutes or so. But the chat in YouTube I have open all the time. Okay. And I see now in Discord we have 4 people. Thank you all to be here. Nice to see you all. By the way, you can all also help me out to like the video in YouTube, because that's the place I bring people over to Discord. We are very soon going to start. I start this live stream a little before now because as we are live in 2 platforms, actually live in 3 platforms, because I also live in Academy. I have quite a lot I need to make sure is working properly before we get started. Okay. One thing I can see in Discord looks like, yeah, looks a little strange here. I see the everything is upside down, so not bended. At least looks like that for me. Is that correct? Let me see if I can fix that. It's virtual camera, all this. Can someone confirm? Does it look strange? Is the bid button on the left side? I will not continue before someone is telling me if it looks strange in Discord. Because the way I see it on the screen here now, it looks like the bid buttons are on the left side on the screen. it's more like you look in the mirror. Would be nice to know. I can at least start to see if I can find some pairs before we get started here now. We will bring up some pairs. We will trade this one here. That one will work nice. Now let's check. Basically, when I find pairs, I basically take non-OTC pairs that I see are giving us a quite high percent. Okay. More we can find, probably more trades we will be able to take. 71 is on the low side. I don't think I'll bring up that one right now, as we have 3 on 78. So for me it looks like we are going to keep it to around 78 as a minimum today. Looks like you're finding quite a lot of pairs to be trading. That is good. Also, have any of you been trading by yourself? Let me know. And if you have done so, how have you been doing? Have you been winning anything? And once again, use the chat in YouTube. I prefer that, because that's the place I keep up all the time. You can use this live stream from Discord, but use the chat in YouTube. If you can, of course. Okay. Now let's zoom out and take a look here now. So you can see we have quite a lot of pairs open. Basically, just for a fast information how we are trading, I do trade support resistance on the 1 minute. Not all, of course, but that we'll get to. I do things very simple. I draw up 3 different type of lines. One can be, for example, here, a blue line. Blue means I'm not trading yet. It's just showing you where I want maybe one more test before I start trading. If I change this one to a red color, that means then I'm active trading that line. And same go for the bottom. If I put a green line in the bottom, that means that's a line we are actively trading, okay? So I keep to the very simple, I keep to the color scheme. So green for up, red for down. Blue, basically we are just following, okay? So then we have that in order. Now let's see. Now just bear with me a little till I find some setups for us that can trade. And we will start trading now. I just need a little time to see where we have the best setups. I do actually like this area down here, so we're going to make a mark there. This is on Canadian dollar against Swiss francs. All we are talking about is non-OTC pairs, okay? So this one we will make green. I will do a $100 trade. If we get down to this line there, we see that we have a resistance here that is holding. So we are going to take a trade on this support. I will move my line down to the bottom spike here. So for the ones that are not able to see this number, we have put a line at 0.653542, okay? That is perfect, M. It's good you start with a demo account. That is what I prefer everyone to do. Start with the demo account, see if you manage to follow my way of trading, and if you also like my way of trading before you even consider to go in with real money. So thumbs up for you. Do keep to that for now. Sorry, Craig, in Discord, I can't allow anyone to talk right now because I'm also in academy, so I can't have anyone else than me to talk. In my second live session that I have not managed to get started properly, there I will let people talk, but in this one I can't. But you can just write for me in YouTube, or you can write for me here at Discord. Discord, I will not be able to follow the chat so often there, okay? So, but I'll check in like every 5 or 10 minutes if there are any questions, okay? Is the image quality worse in Discord? Is that even possible? That is. My question to you, there's another thing. When I look here now, because Discord is basically just a test now, because I'm trying to run both at the same time. Could you confirm to me, is the bar looking a little strange there? Because for me in Discord looks like everything, it's like you look in a mirror. Is that correct? Because I just recently figured out that we could run both places at the same time, but of course I need it to be good. And Discord should be crystal clear. I'm paying for that. And the sound quality should be better than YouTube. And there should be more or less zero delay, okay? Oh, how long I've been trading? Oh, I think started early 2000. I started to trade with binary option. Also, let's start, early 2000. So quite a long. Forex much longer. But I did not start with Forex, started basically with stock trading. So, been quite long, but professional here on YouTube, that I will say it's around 3 years. I don't remember, something like that, 3 or 4 years. I think I started my YouTube channel. But live trading just like this, where people is following my trades, that is around 1 year, 7 months I've been doing this. So that people have seen me trading live just like this, it's 1 year, 7 months. And through this 1 year, 7 months, we have had, I think it is 13 lost days. 13 or 14, I think. Now, one thing we need to be aware of here, if we draw a trend line, we can do that. So be aware that we have, don't need to be perfect, but something looks like this. So we need to be aware that if we continue trading on this line, when you start to come over here, there might be a squeeze. Most of the time when you see a trend line like this, that comes to Forex and to binary option, he will choose to break the upside. So it's not that scary, but we need to be aware because this can also break. So he break this support line, okay? By the way, I'm ready to go in. I was a little slow on the trigger here because I was explaining too much. I'm in there, and yes, we are in. Let's see how this will play out. That is the first trade of the day. That is on Canadian dollar against Swiss francs. For now, we are going in and out of the money. Like I said, this trend line is pushing us a little down also. I really hope that I felt it was a good enough space here for now, but let's see. Okay, we started amazingly good with a loss. Nothing more we can hope for. Okay. So then we are minus 100. I always keep track on my profit and minus. So yeah, that was a good start for us. Let's move on. Let's see if we can find something a little better. I do not like this top here. Let's move on. This support here I do like. You see we did go with a trend upwards. We go down, retest this support. We are forming something looks like a M, that something you see here. It's so often we see that in Forex and in binary option. So I think we can quite safely go in with a trade down in the two spikes here. So this is the area I'm thinking about taking a trade, and we see if you look to the left, it's always good to look to the left to get some clue. And we see that this area was good before also. Of course, when you're trading on 1 minute, a support and resistance can change over time. But we see at least it's more or less the same area. So I will change this one now to a green line, and I'm willing to take a trade down here now. Okay, yeah, no, but you don't need to use Discord, Craig. You can continue using YouTube as normal. It's just that my plan going forward for the future, and that is many months from now, is to basically move everything 100% over to Discord. But for now, we are keeping to both places. And if, of course, I can successfully run YouTube and Discord, this is just a test this month, no, not this month, but this week, to see how it's going. But if I can successfully run Discord together with YouTube, then of course I will continue doing so. But currently Discord is basically just a test, because I'm paying for server there, and yeah. And I'm now looking again in Discord to see how things looks like. Let me see. So just let me see here now. Okay, looks like things are mirrored, but the chart, let me see here now. The chart actually looks to be correct, doesn't it? No, weird. No, it's the other way around. Can someone confirm that for me? Craig, that you that are in both places, is the chart the opposite way on Discord? Because for me, it looks like that. Would be nice to know, just so I know. And I'm sorry for all this talking back and forward. Oh, okay, but then it's okay. It was just that I wanted to know. And you see what I talked about is forming more like a M here now. So we are looking for a buy down here. For now we are a little far away, so let's just wait a little. Like I said, the quality should be much better in Discord. Much better actually. So, but of course, it's just a test we have now, so let's just bear with me. I'm also now, while I'm talking about Discord thing, of course I'm looking for trades, so don't be worried about that. I am just a type of person that try to keep a conversation going even though we are trading, okay? So don't be worried, we are looking for trades. And for new people coming in, welcome. Sign up for this broker. I may at least start with a demo account. You find a link pinned in the chat. And we are building a crew over in Discord. We are always live at the same time there now. So you can find a link there also to my Discord pinned in the chat in YouTube. Okay. Here we can now see we have some type of small trend going upwards. Okay. So if you come down there, I'm thinking about going in. The place he closed it, I did not like it. Let's see if you can get a spike. I think there I go in, and of course I got I got a delay, so I came in a little high. I did push down here, so I got a delay when I did push this time. Let's see, still the entry should be quite good. Only I had a much better entry, but let's see. We now just need to wait our 12 seconds. We are quite deep in the money right now, so it looks like we have our first win of the day. Yes, and we got it. There we got our first win of the day. So let's throw in that $78. That was basically based on a trend, and this trend was so beautiful, so I just needed to go for it. Now, would I continue on this trend? We see that the spikes are pretty low. At least we need a very good entry. I think now I'll change this trend over to a support. Let me see now. I would say in this region could be more interesting right now. So that's something, but now looks like we're moving very far away. Very good, Sam, that you detect this trade. Amazing. I guess you're then following in Discord, because there we have... No, you actually, I don't think you're in Discord. We currently just have 3 people in Discord, I can see. And we have 6 in YouTube. Let me see if you all are doing your job in YouTube, by the way. Let me see. I forgot to put up... let me see. Okay, we have 5 likes. Thank you all. Amazing. I love it. It's no delay. Oh, that is the meaning. That is the meaning. That's why. That's what I wanted to hear. That's the meaning. With the Discord, we are supposed to have 0 delay there. So it's much easier to follow a trade. If you just jump over to Discord, you find a link pinned in the chat to get with a link for this broker. So very good you said that, Sam. That's what I wanted to hear, because it's 10 times easier to follow any trade I do if you are in Discord. Because there will be times where I go to a chart and I find a trade almost right away, and then if you're in YouTube you will see it after, because sometimes the delay in YouTube can be like 8-9 seconds. But when you're in Discord, we are working with more or less 0 delay. And like I said, while I'm talking about these type of things, of course I'm looking for trades, so not to worry, it's just me keeping a conversation going. I do like the top here. I love it. I'm going to mark it now. This is an area I really would like to take a trade. So if you can get up to that level again, I will take it. And for the ones that are not able to see where I put my line, you can always ask, and I will repeat the number till you get it, okay? So not to worry, I will tell the number if you need to know. And every trade I do is on 1 minute, and the chart is 1 minute, okay? So today we have not the best start. We have 1 win and 1 loss, but that is completely fine. We have been trading for 25 minutes, so not so many trades till now, but the thing is, sometimes we find a lot of trades and sometimes we find just a few. But it's better to keep to our system and go for less trades, but keep our win rate high. So for all new people joining in now in YouTube, make sure that you check out the link pinned in chat. We are currently also in Discord. There we have 0 delay. There are a small delay on YouTube, and also there you find the link to the broker I'm using. So you can just start with the demo account, so you can follow my trades, okay? So now currently we are looking for a sell up here. It looks like he's breaking this support here now, so that means we probably will take a little time before we get up there. So for that, do I want to take a trade here? Let me take a look. When I'm looking at area, I will make a line, not red. I'll make it blue, just so I can zoom out, and we see this area was pretty strong before, but now while I was waiting, you can see he even broke it. So that means blue line, we are not trading, we are just watching, because a support, even though this was a good support before, does not mean it's a support here. That's why I put up a blue line. Blue line means I'm just using the line so you can see where I'm thinking, okay? Let's move on now. I do not see anything else we can do on this one here. Let's check New Zealand against American dollar. We do see a small type of trend forming, something like this. So you can even zoom in up around there. It's not a big trend, but that shows me that is a high probability he will break this resistance here and go upwards. Because it's the very start of the trend, and I think up here is the stronger resistance. So I think he will break this resistance here, but would help on this trend line. So let's just wait a little longer here. This might be a good support we can trade later if he break it. Looks like he's doing, like I said. But let's wait here now. This is not tradable just right now. Let's check another pair. This one also is trending pretty good. Like I always said, I do not typically like trending pairs that much. I prefer, if I can talk properly, I prefer sometimes it's words that don't want to come out correctly. Need to understand English is not my main language, so bear with me there also. But I prefer that things are going sideways. Sideways market is the best for us, for our type of trading. Now when that is said, we can see we have a blue line from before here. We have a trend line pushing it up, but this one has been going on for a little while. I do not think this one will be the one that breaks this resistance we see up here. So let's go in with a trade up there. I make it red, and I think we can go in with a trade on this red line up there. At least we put that as a plan for now. Let's see, we do have some type of weak resistance here. We can see that this was a support here. So we need to break up to this level here. If you can do so, we come, the next stop actually will be our red resistance line up there. Okay. Also, one thing I like people do in the chat, because more than anything, I want the people that are following me to do even better than me. So if you have taken any of my trades, let me know in the chat your win rate. Start always with your win and then with your loss. So for example, if you have 2 wins and 1 loss, then you write 2-1, because then I have idea about how you're doing, and this is something that helps me to know if I'm trading too fast or things like this, because even if I'm losing in a session, if I see the followers I have is gaining money, at least that gives me something. Okay, so just do that. And Craig, you have 0 ones, that means you have 1 loss for now. Okay. Let's see. This support here is holding also. And we do have the trend line helping to push up. But like I said, we need to break through this resistance here. Maybe we do that now. Let's see. Our next stop should be this red resistant line up here. And Sam, from my understanding, you have 1 win at least. Let me see if there are any other questions in Discord. No, there are not. Okay. Then I'll go back here and see. Like I said, Discord is better for me if you write in the chat in YouTube. I will check the chat in Discord also, but it takes a little while. I'm also checking the chat in the Academy. So I will answer question 3 places. So just understand that. We are currently waiting for a trade on dollar against Japanese yen. If this takes too long time, I will move on. Because currently this looks like it will take a little too long time. That is very good, Craig, and I like to see that you all try to trade a little by yourself. And 4-1 in win rate, that is a very good win rate. So congratulations for that. Okay, looks like this is done at least, and we can move that. This should now serve as a good support. That can be an area we can be trading. Let's make a green line there. I'm ready to go in if you come down there again. Let's see. We are now on Canadian dollar against Swiss francs, and we are looking for a buy on the support we have down there. We see that also strong resistant, now turn support. And another thing, every time we're trading, you can see up here we are gaining some cashback. That is always nice. Now let's see. As always, I do have a plan of doing a live session later today, and that will be in around 4 hours. I know I've said that many times this week. This week we just did 1 extra live session, but today things actually looks like I will be able to do it. Yesterday came up something again, like I said. It's in a little awkward time for me to do the second live session, but today I will, for now I'll not promise second live session, but today actually looks like I might be able to do it, but just might. And I will talk more about that one in my second live session later today. Like I said, it's a huge possibility I will be trading there later today. Right now we are talking about IQSense and only IQSense. So there are no confusement, because when I'm using this broker here, you can't take the trades on any other broker, because then if you take a trade, if I push up here, for example, that means you probably, if I win, you as good as you can lose also on the other broker, because from broker to broker things do not look the same. Okay, so just be aware of that. So if you want to follow the trades I do in this live session, you need to use the same broker like me. But if we join in another session where I'm using another broker, for example, yes, then you can use only that broker. So yeah. So yes, I will talk more about other broker if I'm using that in another session. Okay, because I also are live in the academy, so I need to keep a little professional here about the broker we are using. So let's move on. We have like this, you see here now, this is for me as a perfect market. Trending we don't like, it's very difficult to trade trends. Yes, we can draw a trend line and trade it like we did with one of our trades, but this is what I prefer, because we get a clear support and resistance. Resistance is the one at the top and support in the one in the bottom, and we would have made good money on this area here. But trending, that is not what I like. So currently we don't have anything that is actually going sideways. I would love to find something like that. Like if you can see, everything is trending currently. And here was something strange, so let's move on from that. Okay, here that area do look good for me. Let's move this blue line. I'm thinking about going in here. I think I do like it. I will change that for green. We are close. We are now on the British pound against Canadian dollar. Let's see if we can get in a trade at the bottom here. That would be quite decent. At least I'm ready. If you can get down there just once again. And like I said before, I will repeat it for new people coming in YouTube. You find link in the chat for Discord, and there we have 0 delays if you want to have a little better quality. And also you find link to the broker that we are using in this live session. I did, by the way, now go in with a trade. I think I got a pretty decent entry, little above the line, so not 100%, but at least this time around the delay was pretty darn good. So let's see. That is the second trade of the day, by the way. I will now check if there are any questions in Discord. There are none. I will then check in the academy if there are any questions. Okay. I see someone talking about doubling up. Do not do that. Let's keep one-on-one trade. I like that better, because if you double up in each trade, that means that basically means that you can lose all your profit from last trades. So we, by the way, we won this trade. He have not broken the line, but we won. So that is nice. So once again, the ones that are in Discord, they have a small advantage because everything is 100% live. So in the time I said I was going to take the trade, if you are taking in the same time, you would probably have won also. But if you take a later trade, you see that the line was broken and then you would have lost it, looks like. Or maybe not. Could anyone now tell me in the chat if you did take the trade I just did take, and did you win or lose? Just for my records, how you're doing. And let me see. Okay, but be very, very careful then. One thing is to be a master on demo account. If you start with real money, don't think that you will repeat what you're doing on demo, because it's very easy to be because with demo you trade without emotions, but trust me, right away you start with real money, emotions will start to play in, and you might not do even close to the same trades you even do on demo. So if you start with real money, start with something small. You can even do cent trading. See here, you have dollar, and you can turn on to cent here. So just start small, get the use of it before you actually do trades. And internal, you have 3 losses. That is quite terrible, sorry to say. And Craig, you lost also, so it looks like Craig, you have 2 losses, and internal, you have 3 losses. Okay, that is not good. I was quite good in the money on the 2 I did. Were you later in me? Did you get bad entries? Give me some information. Did you get the trade exactly on the line? Just so I know. Because my plan here is that if I'm making money, I would like you all to make money also. Typically in my live sessions, I've seen that you all, especially you Eternal, you have done better than me in most of my live sessions. So just let me know. Is it a delay when you push the buttons? Okay, but bad entries, is it because you have a delay? Because what I have figured out with delay, I just oh, you entered too early. Okay, delay, enter too early, that is one thing. But for you Eternal, delay is this I did figure out is because of actually it's on our side. So make sure that you fresh up your cookies and all these sweet things that you have in your browser, and do a restart on your computer. When I do this, I trade with 0 delay. So the delay is always on our side, sadly. It's the way they've set up with this broker. So every time before a live session, I do a fresh restart, because typically I have my computer on all the time. I don't bother to turn it off. But yes, make sure you do that. That will remove the delay. Yes, you will see sometimes I say I have a delay, that is, but in the end it is on our side. The question is how big the delay is. If it's at 2-3 seconds, it's of course it's too much, because if you take a trade online, that's never a good thing. Okay, let's move on. I'm not trading on this line, by the way, now. Now let's see. This one is much higher than the rest. And we see it got even higher here, so that is not something we would like to trade. This looks nice for me. Looks like we're building a good support down here. I will make an extra line here now. I'm looking to take a trade down there. Okay. If we can come down to this green line, I will go up on that trade. So we are going looking for a buy trade. So green support line, green bottom. Let's see. And we are in dollar against Japanese yen. We are in a sideways market. I love sideways markets. So let's see. Okay. Problem when you trade on moving average and stochastic and RSI is that all this is lagging indicators. So when you get a signal on RSI, RSI is actually not a lagging indicator in a way, but moving average will be. So when you get a cross, or you get a cross with stochastic or things, they are lagging indicators. So basically, for example, let's say the support here now. You get a cross. You don't get a trade here, but you get it maybe in the end of this bar. Because here you will not get a cross, not then this one going down, but you will get a cross maybe in the end of this bar, and that means your trade will be in the top of this bar for a buy trade. So do not use indicators. I don't use it. I have tried everything in the past to test out strategies from other YouTubers. I was too late here, by the way, because I was talking. Let's see. Terrible entry. By the way, do not use indicators. If you're going to use an indicator, you can as easy just use a coin, and if you get a tail, you sell. If you get a head, you go up. It will basically be the same. Okay. Talking about that now, my winner is not that good either. Looks like we're getting a loser here now. I got annoyed with the bad entry, but does not help. We did break this resistance here now. This is my fourth trade of the day. This counter on the side here is not counting. Don't know why. And in the last second he chose to break down, but that was more playing with us. Super annoying. If I take the trade 2 seconds later or 1 second later, I would actually have won it. Super annoying. Okay, we have 4 trades in, 2 winners, 2 losses. That means I'm a little in minus. Currently I'm $44 in minus. As we are so late in the session, 47 minutes, for the ones that follow me, they know I raise to $200 later if I'm in minus. I have 2 in these 2 losses, but as we don't make 100%, we are a little in minus. I never trade more than 200. Yes, you see my balance. And for the ones that wonder why I don't do, easy way is that I have emotions when I trade. I have a big problem with it. So if I go in with, for example, $2,000 and I start to have 3 losses in a row, for me to be $6,000 down, that is too much money for me. So when I trade with $100 and $200, I manage to trade with 0 emotions. Okay, and all of you also need to figure out where your level of 0 emotions is. If it's $1, if it's $2, if it's 10, 20, 50, 100, maybe you all can, some of you maybe can trade with 1,000, I don't know, but me, I have no chance to do that. My emotions, right away I start to go a little above 200, I start to be a little worried for a day. Like now, for example, I'm down just $44, that is completely fine. So now we are looking just for a buy down here. Let me see. But yes, if you can get down here, I will take it. At our support line in the bottom here now, the green line. Blue we are not trading, it's just if you can get one more bar that looks something like one of these, probably I will activate it again, but for now we are just trading the green line in the bottom. Let's see. While we are waiting, I will check if you have something we can trade immediately on any other pair. This is trending. Let's move the next. Trending. Looks like we might have no, we don't have a sideways market here. She did break too fast down here, don't like that. Let's reset this chart so you can see things better. No. Much trend in markets lately. This one did cross the break here, so this might be a good area to sell. Let's see. So it break down. I'm thinking about taking a sell trade. It should be good on this line. Still watching a little. But yes, it looks more and more good. I think I'll take a sell trade if you come up to this red line again. Let's see. That will be a $200 trade. And oh, we are in. Let's wait and see how this will play out. We are now in with 40 seconds left on the timer. Come on now, you're not breaking up that easy. Come on. Go down, go down, go down. We have 8 seconds left. The gods of binary option is not nice with us now. Are we talking about 14 losses over a time of 1 year and 7 months? I felt this was just a couple of days ago. I had 13. Let me check my good old Binance coin, just for fun. Does not look so nice either. Let me check Ethereum Classic. I'm a little down when I get losing days too close to each other. I don't like that. I don't like it at all, to be quite frankly. Are you using mean trades? I don't know what you mean with that question. Minimum trades, my minimum trade is $100. And I raised to 200 later in my live sessions. Okay. But I don't know if I answer your question with that. M. So yes, let me see how long time we have left. We have 7 minutes. I need a couple of trades to turn this around. Thing is, I will not hunt trades even though I'm in minus right now. We are keeping it the way it is. Just we're not trading this, by the way. I'm just looking if you can find something that looks decent. Down here, I will say looks pretty decent. Let's see if we can get in a trade down there. Then that will be good. But yes, we are currently running in minus. Things that I'm not used to. And this week we have traded, this is day number 4, we have 2 winning days, and if things stays as this now, will be 2 losing days, and that is unheard of for me. But of course, this can happen, but we still can fix it if we can get trading opportunities. One thing I never will do, I will never use martingale. We are never going to use that. That is things that you can be successful with, but you will blow your account. So now let's wait and see. We are willing to take a trade on the green line down here, but only if we get down there. We are not going to take anything else up here currently. I don't like this bar here, so that's why we just have a blue up there also. Let's check Binance Coin. Binance Coin we had a little bad trading with before this week, so I decided not to trade more. But I'm still following because I did so good with Binance Coin on OTC. That's the only one that is actually work for me on the OTC market. But yes, the timer go very fast now to the end of this live session. For now, looks like we might not do that well. I will take a green there. Let's see if we get down to this line. That's still also good. Let's see now. This is some British pound against Canadian. Let's see now what we can do. We do have a slope of a trend going downwards. We are aware of that. Now let's see, we are at the 57 minutes mark, so we just have like 3 minutes left of this live session. I would hope we could get in one more trade that could change things a little. Now let's see. So we're looking for a buy trade on British pound against Canadian. I think we are doing the same on dollar against Japanese yen. Let me check fast. Yes, we're looking for buy trade there also. I actually like this one better, but we are a little far away, so let's go back to this one. But we need a little spike down, and we hopefully get a good entry. Let's wait and see. We have now been trading 58 minutes, so if we're lucky, we get in one more trade and we can get a winning trade in the end. That would be quite sweet. Now let's see. But yes, we are currently $244 in minus in this live session. Probably I should take one more live session today. I think I will do that. Everything looks like I'll do that today. That will be in about 4 hours time, so be aware of that. Now let's see. That means, sadly, we now can officially say we have our number 14 losses over live sessions going on for 1 year and 7 months. So of course, looking in the big picture, that is not that bad, but this is the second time this week, so that is not good. So this week, yes, I'm all over in profit because my losses is not as big as my profit days, but still 2 times in 1 week, that is too much. So, but by the way, I will trade again on this broker tomorrow, same time from morning. So make sure you tune in then. Also, there are a high probability I will take one more live session today. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you don't lose that live session. That one will be in 4 hours if I manage to go in that time. Also, make sure you sign up for this broker that I'm using so you can follow. It can be just with a demo account. Because yes, we had a losing day today, but trust me, this is not normal. Okay. So with that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, let's print some more money. But yes, I say tomorrow, but there are a high probability that I will go into a second live session today. See you then.